Hi guys, I'm Izzy and I got 29 in the LNAT, and I'm going to have a little talk to you today about how to prepare for section B, the essay section. So in section B of the LNAT, you are given 3 choices for essay questions and you have to answer one in 40 minutes. To give you some examples, in my LNAT in 2023, I had one question on whether we should make certain drugs legal again. Question 2 was about how much morality should be in the law. And question 3 was about whether we should all have the right to choose when we die. And that's the question I answered. None of the questions particularly required legal knowledge. It's more about spinning your common knowledge and the things you already know to apply it to the question you're given. A common way that a lot of students, and the way I suggest structuring your answer, is having your introduction, 3 main bodies with your 3rd paragraph addressing a counterpoint, and then it's really important to have a conclusion rounding it off and not introducing any new points. For preparation, if you have a quick Google search, there are so many example questions and there should be some on the official LNAT website. So for me, I was confident in my abilities of actually writing an essay, but I wasn't so much in my ability in planning them. So I spent most of my time looking at a question, giving myself 15 minutes or a bit longer to plan it. I'm really getting used to coming up with points, coming up with arguments and choosing a side of the debate. It is definitely though important to still write out some full answers, see if you can get a teacher to mark it, because you might be surprised with what the timing constraints are like and how it is quite hard to write a very convincing essay in that short amount of time. For some general top tips, firstly, it's really important you make your argument clear and you are actually choosing a side of the debate. Don't sit on the fence, and within the first sentence or 2, you should make it really clear to the reader what you are exactly arguing. Make it really obvious, make it in their face, but just get the point to them. Another top tip is to really make sure you are answering the question given, not the one you want it to be, or ignoring part of the question. So make sure you are looking at all the words in the question. Are there any they really want you to grapple onto, and answer the question directly. I always think it's better to spend a bit longer planning but really know what you're arguing. If you can't say what you're trying to argue in one sentence, it means you yourself haven't really figured it out yet, and it's much better to spend 2 more minutes thinking about it than start writing and kind of be rambling your way through it, and it'll be very obvious to the reader that you also don't know what you're doing and you're kind of working it out as you write it. When choosing a question, definitely don't choose a question you don't understand. So if there's a word in it you don't get, or you're just not really sure what it's asking, try to avoid that. So give it a good practice, have a look at some example essays online, see how other people have answered those, and just keep at it.